What's good, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to show you my home gym. I'll kind of go over some prices, where I got it, and it's just a few things that I've put together over the years. But yeah, I'll do another video, kind of the reason why I went with the home gym and more of my fitness goals and whatnot. But yeah, man, let's get straight to it. So as you can see, first on the list, I have horse stall mats. I got 4 of them. It's broken right there. 2, 3, and 4. You can see tire marks right there because I do park my wife's vehicle here. And this was the main purpose of this home gym, something that's sleek into the wall. Doesn't take up much space, so I can still park my wife's car. I won't show you this other side of the garage. It's dirty, but for now, I can definitely easily park my wife's vehicle here. Let's say worst case scenario, a big thunderstorm or a hailstorm, I can just move some stuff out of the way on this side and I can definitely park 2 vehicles in here. Off to this corner right here, I have a bulletproof vest. I actually bought that before COVID. Times were tough in COVID. People were freaking out. People were buying guns and whatnot. Decided to buy me a bulletproof vest. That's why it's there. I decided to use this instead of a weighted vest from Rogue or any other website that sells weighted vests. This thing actually weighs about 25 pounds. So I decided to use it for my workouts. I have it hooked, $2 hook that I bought off of Harbor Freight. So that's that. I bought this for about $140, I believe. And that's the vest and the 2 plates. Got a plate in the front and a plate in the back. So that's that. Moving on to my Bowflex dumbbells. I bought this roughly 3 years ago. Bought these off Marketplace, new, for about $220. The guy had them for about $280 or something. And I asked him if he's willing to take $220 and I'd pick them up right then and there. He said, yeah. So we made the deal happen. I bought the Bowflex stand off of Dick's. They had a special going on at the time. I think the original price on these are like $140. If I'm not mistaken, I got it for about $110 with tax and shipped. Down here, these are my wife's dumbbells that she bought way back. 5-pound dumbbells and a 20-pound kettlebell off of Target. I don't know, maybe $10 for the dumbbells. And the kettlebell, maybe another 20, 25 bucks. I do plan on getting some heavier dumbbells and just be able to toss them on these horse stall mats. I'll post a picture of the ones I want. So yeah, I'm looking into those Ice Links because they're affordable. They're just as close as the Iron Masters as far as the way they're built and designed, but the price range is cheaper. So I might go with the Ice Links or the Iron Masters, but I'll have to incorporate and move some stuff around, which I'll be able to once I get these plates off the floor. I'll have 3 sets of my dumbbells here, and eventually later I'll put a mirror right here. But yeah, so that's the Bowflexes. Moving on to the Nike dumbbells. Recently, Nike has been into the lifting game, so they came out with a few things. I decided to buy these first. I do plan on buying the rubber plates so I could do Olympic weightlifting and whatnot. But yeah, these are it. I bought me a set of 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25s. Now, mainly my wife uses these, but I'll use them from time to time if I'm not trying to change these, like as far as supersets and whatnot. I'll use these for like shoulder movements, drop sets. I bought these dumbbells, a whole set, off of Dick's for about $402, I think. And I did pick up, I was gonna put an order shipped, because I think from 400 it was gonna go up to like 650, so another 250 for shipping. I said screw that, I'm picking them up. The stand where they're sitting on is a cap dumbbell set off of Amazon for like 25, 40 bucks, something like that. Came in pretty quick and it holds the weight. I'm happy with it. It does the job. Moving on, I got my Xterra bike. I've had this for about 3 years. And when I was first getting into my fitness goals, I purchased the dumbbells and this is what I would use and take to work with me when I went out of town. And now I've been running a lot more, so I've been focusing on running when I'm at work, and I decided to bring this and my dumbbells to the home gym, kind of add to the whole space. Next, oh sorry, and I bought this for like roughly 130, I believe, and that's with the backrest, so you can put this down, you can collapse it, you remove this pin right here, remove it, and it collapses inward, so it doesn't take up much space. I do have a screen that goes here because it broke, and I've tried to put batteries again and remount it, but I'm not going to waste my time with it, so I left it like that for now. But yeah, if you don't get the back plate, I think it's like $20 cheaper. I think I could have bought it for like $100, and it was gonna have a more narrow seat, so I decided to get the upgraded back seat, and this fatter seat came with it, and I believe the handles too, so that was an extra 20 to 25 bucks. So I said, why not? Might as well buy once, cry once, right? Next up, I have these standard barbell plates. These I actually got off of a coworker. He brought his weights and a barbell, which I'll show you right now. All this is pretty rusty, don't mind it. I've cleaned it the best I could, but I plan on painting them both, the plates and the barbell. But it does the job, weights are weights. But I bought roughly 260 or 265 pounds, 245s, 25s, 235s, some 10s, 5s, and 2.5s, all for about, oh man, damn near like 20 bucks, to be honest. I bought a couple other things off of my coworker, and I decided to sell some stuff, and I ended up getting most of my money back. So essentially, this came out to $20. I do plan on mounting it here. As you can see, I already marked the studs. WPS, that's my weight plate storage, and I've marked a bunch of other ones when I was setting up my PRX squat rack, foldable, but I'll get to that here in just a minute. So yeah, here I'm gonna buy another weight plate storage from PRX, and this will be off the floor, and I have more space for this and the Eisenlink adjustable dumbbells. Up here I have my PRX dip bar station. I decided to buy the mount for it so I can put it away nice and neat. I'm not sure how much it was. I want to say like 150 with the mount, 150 or 190. Over here I have my Major Fitness bench. It's a little dirty. I haven't cleaned the sweat off of it. There she is. It's adjustable. It even declines a little bit. Just one notch though. So there's that slight decline, which honestly that's plenty for what I need it for. And you can pick it all the way up. I could do one more notch if I wanted to right there. But yeah, it's a very good bench. I bought it for about $220, shipped to my door for free. It is not a, it does have a gap here. It's not the worst gap in the world, but it is something to consider when you're looking for benches. Make sure it is something that you're gonna like. There are some where there's like a no gap, you pay a lot more for those, but this does what I needed to. It also adjusts from the seat, as you can see. I didn't go with the PRX bench simply because I do plan on putting a mirror here for my wife, and I just didn't want the one that retracts and locks itself into the wall to bother my wife and possibly hit the mirror that we plan on putting and breaking it. I just didn't want to have any issues with that, so I decided to go with something like this that I can move all over the place, and I can decide to do different work. Because if I wanted to move it over here, I'll move it over there. I just have more freedom. So as much as I do like the idea of PRX's bench that folds away, I just couldn't justify the $400 and some that they have it for. Also, they do have one that's incline adjustable, and that one is like $700, $800, and I said nope, I ain't doing it. But I did buy their Pro foldable squat rack. I did buy the tallest one that they got. Everything fit good. It works really well. And I got this squat rack for roughly $1,099. And I think 2 years ago I saw it for like $1,300 or even $1,400. So it's been the cheapest I've found it, and I decided to buy it. So here we are. I got the red, and this is the Pro. It's the thicker gauge steel, 3x3, I believe. It's got J hooks. I do plan on buying spotter arms and hanging them somewhere below that. It's got a safety pin. You can just remove it. You want to pull it down. But yeah, guys, there she is. And that's the bar that I decided to go with just for multi-grip use. And I think a few years prior, they were making these in like a shiny coat, almost like the way they paint vehicles. And this is kind of more of a matte, like a bed liner spray, but like a very finer spray. It's like more fine, but you can still see the texture. So I really like the way they came out with this new design on these racks, man. They look real nice. The color red just pops. It's hard to tell right now, but yeah, there she is. That cost me about, I don't know, 10, 20 bucks off Amazon. For just a burnout push-up at the end of my workouts when I do chest or whatever, I can just do that at the end, you know, pump out as much as I can, do like a set or two of that. Moving on, I have these Crumb rubber plates. You can do Olympic movements with them. I plan on doing hang cleans and power cleans. But yeah, I got me a set of 45s, 35s, 25s, and then there's two 15s and two 10s. And all this was about $450, I believe, or $520 if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too sure, but you can check, like, again, all these prices on PRX, you can check out their website. They'll be more descriptive. Went ahead and also bought these lock jaws just so I can secure my weight to the bar so nothing moves. You gotta stay safe. Bought a set of that. Those were like 30 bucks off their website. Also for music, I got a JBL speaker that I bought a while back. Just decided to throw it in here. Cost me about 70 bucks. It's the JBL Flip 6. It works really well in here. It kind of echoes through, so it's loud enough to where you can hear it all around. And it gets you going. Here I have my wife's gloves. This is her bar that we bought for about $250. It's a women's 35-pound bar. And she bought this Fit Girl off of Amazon for about 25 bucks. And she uses this for like hip thrusts. When she uses that, she'll kind of put it on her waist and do those hip thrusts. Or she'll squat with it too sometimes when she goes a little bit heavier on the weight. And this is the bar that I was mentioning that I got as part of a package with the plates over there. It is rusty, and I just gotta really scrub it down, maybe use some vinegar to get most of this off. But honestly, for a bar that came practically free, I can't complain. I use it, it gets the job done. Once I really start progressing and getting better with my lifts, I'll upgrade the bar and get something a lot better. Also got me a PRX bar storage. I got 3 simply because I have my wife's, mine, and eventually I'll plan to buy a curl bar, an easy curl bar. And if I do start upgrading and getting crazier bars, I might just buy something that stands in the corner. I can put a picture here if y'all need to see it. I'll do something like that if I start really getting into bars. Over here we have a Tenneco that I bought my wife that she mainly used inside, but as of lately she's been using just a standard mop, so I decided to bring this in here, and this is what we use to give these floor mats a good cleaning every now and again. You can see they're kind of getting a little dirty right there. No big deal, but for the most part they usually stay very clean. Got me a PRX Performance banner. Got them for free off their website. I do plan on adding way more stuff in here, but as of now, I got that one. And finally, I got a mirror. I got this actually from my sister. She didn't need it from her home gym. So, got it for free. I just picked it up, loaded it in my truck, and mounted her up, and it works really well. I mainly use this for like lunges for me and for my wife, so you can stand right here, do lunges, right? Or you can stand on the side, do lunges, or any other workout or physical activities that you would like to do it works for that as well. It's got a slight chip, but no big deal. It's for free. I'm not complaining. And I bought these little plastic hooks to mount it. Got 2 of them. They're like $3 for a pack of 6 off Home Depot. And my sister did give me this little jade lip thing or whatever where it sits on it. You just gotta mount that to 2x4 so it can withstand the weight of the mirror. But other than that, that is my home gym, guys. Hopefully I gave you guys detailed information. If you guys have any questions on anything you see here, go ahead and leave it in the comments down below. Just let me know if this is something that you would like to do, or y'all would rather stick to a Gold's Gym or something like that. No harm in that either. Whatever works for you. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.